Hello everyone, welcome to Game Dev Tycoon, a game that I bought very recently in the magnificent Steam sale. God, you gotta love those Steam sales. This is a game that I loved when it first appeared on Greenheart Games, and I fell in love with it. And I've only just been able to buy it properly. I've only played the demo before. I'm really looking forward to this. But before I get into the game, I'm going to quickly talk about the state of our YouTube channel. And now I know that we've been saying over on YouTube and also on things like Twitter that videos are coming, and then nothing ever happens. There's a good reason for that, and that's that me and Reese are currently doing a media course at our local college, and doing this course is taking up a lot of our time. I am in the middle of editing a load of videos that I am trying to get done, but of course with college it's hard to find the time to edit them. But they are coming, I do promise. We've got a lot of deadlines coming up for our college course, so hopefully once those deadlines come and go and we finish these few projects we're currently working on at college, we'll have a bit more free time before we start the next ones to get some more videos done. So don't worry, there are some coming, I do promise. So in the meantime, I'm going to play a bit of Game Dev Tycoon for you. It's simply because it's a nice, fun little game, quick and easy to record, quick and easy to edit and upload. So just to give you something to watch while you wait for the big main proper stuff to come up. So without further ado, let's play some Game Dev Tycoon. Now, before we start, I do want to say that I tried to do this recording before. I've already played a little bit. I've made 3 games before, but unfortunately I had to use Fraps to record this because the story doesn't work, and I was still working out all the settings for Fraps, and the last one, didn't work when I came to edit it. So I fixed that now, and so I'm going to start again. So I've played a little bit, about 20 to 30 minutes I've played so far, but we can start again. So I have seen lots of videos on this before, so I do know how to play, so it's not like I'm a complete noob, but it doesn't matter, it's just so fun to play. So, welcome. Before you can start your adventure, you have to give your upcoming company a name. Right, so, I could be really unoriginal, unimaginative, and just call it Spaniel Games, but that's a bit boring. Unimaginative, unoriginal. So, let's see if we can't think of any awesome... What's that? I never noticed that before. We can change... so we can do 30 years of fast paced, or 42 years. You can always... Okay, well, let's just keep it at 35 default. Right, I never noticed that before. Right, anyway, so come in, let's try and be a bit more creative. So, obviously our channel is called Sleepy Spaniel, Spaniel being a dog. Let's see what could there. Something creative. Well, the game's made by Greenheart Games. Greenheart, could we make a pun of that maybe? Okay, how about this? Green Bark Games. If you are wondering, I did actually originally call it Spaniel Games last time I tried to record this, but I was saying in the video how unoriginal it was and unimaginative. So Green Bark Games, that's a little bit better, isn't it? There you are. And of course, who's going to be... Is it going to be me? We're going to have me in charge of Green Bark Games? Oh, I don't think so. We obviously need someone else to be in charge of Green Bark Games. Who's who? I think obviously it has to be Brian Cranston. Cranston? What on earth am I doing? We want it Brian. Nah, Brian Cranston's a bit unrealistic. Would he really? I don't know, maybe he would. Oh well, okay. Sticking with Brian Cranston. There we are. Heisenberg. Heisenberg will be the managing director. Unfortunately, there isn't a bald man to run. So let's stick with that guy. Give him Heisenberg as close, and that's not Heisenberg, is it? I mean that's close enough, I guess. Maybe it's no black, unfortunately. So I think maybe we go for maybe that. Yeah, Heisenberg. Since you played the game before, you could choose to use all previously gained hints in this new game. Would you like to import all previous game hints? No, just not do that. Right, so here we are in our garage. Year 1, month 1, week 2. So let's develop a new game. The development can begin. You have to decide what kind of game you want to create and give your game a name. You can also select which graphic technology your game should use. Your options are initially limited, but once you have a new bit of experience, you'll be able to unlock new options. Right, let's pick a topic. I think it's always good to pick a topic, a genre, and platform before you give a game a name. So, wow, this is a really bad start here. Last time I had some good ones. I had post-apocalyptic, UFO, and some other ones that I can't remember. Music was one of the ones, and there's a fourth one, I can't remember what it was. So we've got Hospital, Vampire, Evolution, Aliens. Ooh, what should we do? Should we do an Evolution strategy game for the PC? And we shall call it... I think of Spore here, sort of an idea sort of based on Spore. So we shall call it Spore. We shall call it Door. There we are. Door. There we are. It'll be 2D graphics, and let's see how Door does. Okay, so game development runs through 3 stages. At the beginning of each stage, you can decide what areas of the game you want to focus on. Picking the right focus for your game greatly increases the points you generate. Think about what areas are important for your game and decrease the focus on areas you think are less important. If you want to read a brief description of the different areas, please refer to the help menu. Okay. Alright, so this is a evolution strategy game called Door. So it doesn't really need to be any story or quest. The gameplay needs to be quite good and needs sort of a decent enough engine, so I think that will be good. There we are. Yay! Game development has now started on Door. While developing your game, you will generate game points, which you can see bubbling up. Game points are divided into design points and technology points. The more points you generate, the better the game will be. From time to time, there will also be bug points generated. These points become less likely once you gain experience. Bugs should be fixed before the game is released and increase development time and cost. So yeah, we've got 2 bugs already in Door, 3 bugs in Door, 4 design and 4 technology, so we're about even so far. Ooh, we need good artificial intelligence, I believe. We can leave level design areas. We don't really need any dialogues in this game, so there we go. This game is just so simple yet just so amazingly good. There we are. Sliders and bubbles. But it's such a fun game. Right, during development you can also select additional features for your game. Right now you can only pick basic sounds, but your options will increase quickly. Selecting additional features make the game generally better, but also increase its cost. You will also see the graphic type you selected when you define the game. This is just to remind you of your choice. You cannot change the type of graphics mid-game. So we've got 2D graphics and basic sounds. We want some basic sounds in there. It's going to cost us more, but we're going to do it. Okay, so do we need good world design for a evolution strategy game? I don't think we do. I think we should go all out on graphics and sort of a little bit on sound. Let's see what that does. We've got 6 bugs in Door, 7 bugs in Door. It's quite a technological marvel. The development of your first game is now complete. You can press the finish button to publish your game, but you should only do that once you fix the majority of bugs. Releasing a game without fixing bugs can severely affect your ratings, so you could only ever consider that if you need the cash and you can't afford to wait. So if you're like low on cash, you need to get a game out, you can't wait for the bugs to be fixed because of your daily or monthly upkeep kind of costs. Can we squeeze any more design? Getting still lots of technology. It's a technological marvel, this game. It's no, I think we can do it. There we are. The development of your game is now finished. While developing games, you gain experience and improve your skills. When development is complete, you will be presented with a summary of the experience gained. So there we go. 17 technology. It really is a marvel, and 8 design. So it's not the most amazing in terms of design, but technology-wise, it's revolutionary. So let's release the game. Your game is now complete and will be handed off to publishing. You should see reviews and sales coming in for the game soon. Oh, I'm nervous. How will Door do? The first review since our newly released game Door came in. Oh, I saw a 10 for a second. Beautiful, Star Games. For a 7. 7, their focus on artificial intelligence served this game very well, Informed Gamer. 7, nice experience, Game Hero. 8, Evolution Strategy is a great combination of all games. There we are, 7, 7 and 8. Lovely, great start. That's a brilliant start. With publishing a game, you can invest a little bit of time to analyse your creation and generate a game report. Game reports are a great way, yeah, Jonathan Ross, great way to gain research points. as well as valuable insights into what works and what doesn't work when developing a game. To generate a game report, close this message and then click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. Right, let's generate a game report on that while we watch the sales come in. Greenbark Games, a newcomer in the game industry, just released their first game, Door. The game received favourable reviews. With such a good start, Greenbark Games is sure to gain fans quickly. Oh, so here's our first lot of sales in the first month, I guess, or first month. We sold 4,930 and it came in at 16 in the charts. Wow. Now that your game is on sale, you receive the income from the game every week. You can see how well your game is doing by looking at the sales graph on the top right screen. So in the first week we sold 4.9 thousand units. Not 4.9, in that case we just sold just under 5 copies. No, we sold just under 5,000 copies in our first week. That's not bad. Door was so successful that we now have 36 fans. The evolutionary life of a door. Our post-release analysis of Door is complete and we got the following results. Evolution and strategy is a great combination. Sound seems to be quite important for this type of game. So we skimped on the sound a bit in favour of graphics, but apparently for an evolutionary strategy game, sound is quite important. So that's something to bear in mind in future. Game reports are a great way. I keep going, Jonathan Ross. Game reports are a great way to gain more research points and new insights. It pays off to generate a report for each game you release. Now that you've completed your first game report, it's a good idea to look at the research menu. To open your research menu, close this message, blah blah blah. Right, so. Okay, research. Research is important to unlock new options and make better games. You should try to save enough research points to be able to create your own game engine. This will greatly improve your games. Try to develop games with different topics and genre combinations for a slight research boost. So, 50 research points we can make a custom game engine, but we don't have anywhere near enough. What new topics could we research? We could research a government game, a space game, a dungeon game, or a comedy game. Oh, a dungeon. We could make a dungeon crawler. Oh. Should we do it? I think we should research we should research a dungeon game. We got enough money to keep us going for a while. Thanks to Door. We're slowly dropping down the charts, but that's to be expected. Door has achieved a company sales record of over 10k units sold. This is an important milestone in the history of Greenbark Games. Our first game and we're already breaking records. There we go, we've successfully researched dungeons. Let's make a dungeon game, shall we? Let's make a dungeon adventure game, adventure game for... Should we go for the Govador 64? Oh, at the moment, it is top in the market share, but I think we're going to stay on PC. Let's make a dungeon adventure game for the PC, and we shall call it... Blungeon Master. There we are. Blungeon Master! Exclamation mark for effect at the end there. Very important. Now, here's the question. Do we just make it an awesome text-based game for 5k cheaper? Or do we stick with our 2D graphics? I kind of think we should stay 2D graphics rather than going back a little bit ourselves. So, 2D graphics of Blungeon Master. Right, so this is an this is an adventure game, so story and quest is going to be quite important. Engine not so, either it does need a little bit, and gameplay can sort of stay about there, I think. Right, there we go. Blungeon Master. Looks like it's going to be more of a design than technology this time. Right, so no bugs so far, which is good. I think we need good level design, a little bit of dialogue, so it is an adventure game, and we don't really need any artificial intelligence, maybe a little bit. Just a little bit. There we are. Just a little bit. Okay. What else we got? Any bug? Oh, a first bug for Blungeon Master. Oops, second bug for Blungeon Master. Let's keep basic sounds. World design I think is probably going to be quite important. Graphics not so. Maybe world design, graphics, sound maybe? Sort of a nice sort of even descent maybe. If it was a line graph, it'd be quite a nice descent of a line. Don't know why I'm comparing it to a line graph. Anyway, recent market studies suggest that the Govador G64 is steadily outselling competitors in the PC sector. Consumers prefer the low price, great availability and the flexible hardware configuration over other home computers. Experts say this might spell the end of competing hardware manufacturers. Ooh. I don't think so somehow. So there we go, Door is now off the market. It sold 13,605 units and generated 95,265 monies in sales. There we go, got a couple of bugs to iron out. Yeah, we haven't matched our technology or beaten our technology from Door, but we've outdone ourselves on the design. We squeeze anything else, maybe one more technology point? Nope, just get another bug, that's not good. Well, there we go, we'll tear that bug up and then release Bludgeon Master. So we've got a new record in design, nothing new, didn't match our technology or beat it from Door. So let's release the game and see what happens. Oh, our first reviews for our newly released game, Bludgeon Master, have come in. Are we gonna get a 6, quirky but good, Star Games. 7, good game from Informed Gamer. A 6, could have been better from Game Hero. And a 6, I like it, games. So, average, then really. Not going to blow the socks off anyone. Let's generate a game report, just so we can learn a bit more about what we're doing. I'm sorry if I'm a bit sniffy, I'm sort of coming over a cold, so forgive me for that. According to rumours, the Japanese company Ninvento is planning to launch its very own home gaming console. Ninvento is known for the widely successful arcade game Dinky King. Many industry experts doubt that home gaming consoles will take off, but we are eager to see what Ninvento will deliver. Getting some research points here for making a game report, and our post-release analyst of Bludgeon Master says that Dungeon Adventure is an okay combination. Okay, gameplay seems to be not very important for this type of game, and Adventure and PC is a great combination. There we are. So we learned a little bit about that. Okay, so how were we doing on Bludgeon Master? Not too bad. We've got 143 fans, and it's year 1, month 10, week 3. Now what can we research? Anything else? Is a comedy, a virtual pet game, a space game? Let's not spend any more research points. Let's develop a new game. Let's make a hospital simulator for the PC, and we shall call it House MD! Exclamation mark. There we are. House MD. Everyone loves a bit of house. 2D graphics. Let's do this. Right, so it's a hospital simulator, which means we don't need any story or quest. We need good gameplay and a bit of engine. There we go. We're just churning out these games. It's not even year 2 yet, and we're already on our 3rd game. Greenbart games. We certainly do. Artificial intelligence, dialogues, no. Level design, that'll do. Greenbart games are certainly getting out there. Their games, they're not shying away. Ninvento has confirmed recent rumours and announced their plans to release a new home gaming console called TES early next year. The console features cartridge-based games and a uniquely designed controller. Lovely. 3 bugs, 6 design, 8 technology. Hang on. Now, did they say sound was important? They did. World design isn't. Graphics, meh. Right, let's try that. Let's see if that boosts our scores a little bit. They might have just been talking about evolution. Need a good sound, I don't know. Let's just see what happens anyway. Bludgeon Master is now off the market. It sold 12,198 units, generating 85,421 sales. So not as good as Door, but good enough to keep us going. Got 5 bugs in House MD. Just ironing out these bugs. Quite even, really, more or less, on design and technology. While we were. Can we squeeze any more out? No. Okay, let's just release the game. Oh, we've leveled up. Gameplay level 2. Artificial intelligence level 2. Oh, we're leveling up left, right, and centre. Let's release the game. Oh, how is it gonna do? Oh, this is a bit like. Oh, you get on edge in here. Let's find out. Oh, I saw a 10 for quite a bit. Good game. Start games a 7 for 7. 6 could have been better. Informed Gamer. Beautiful Game Hero. enjoyable with a 7 from all games. So slightly better than Bludgeon Master did, but maybe about even, I suppose, to Door. So not bad for a third attempt. Let's generate a game report on that. Hi there, I've just finished House MD and I'm impressed by your talent. I'm in the contractor business and we could use skills like yours. If you're ever short on cash, just let me know and I will see if I have some work for you, Jason. Well, thanks very much, Jason. Contracts have now been unlocked. To see available contracts, close this message and then click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. So we need some cash, we can do some contract work. Which I don't think we need to, we're doing okay. Okay, so we got our post-release analysis of House MD. And it tells us that hospital and simulation is a great combination. Engine seems to be quite important for this type of game, and the platform match, simulation, and PC is a great match. Okay, right. So we've got contract work, so we can look at contracts. So contracts are a useful tool to earn some extra cash when your balance is low, and can also be useful to generate a small number of research points. Contracts require you to generate a certain amount of design and technology points before time runs out. Decide carefully what contract you accept. If you miss a deadline for a contract, you will have to pay a penalty, so it's better to start out with a smaller contract and see how much you can handle. So we got one that we need to get 18 design, 11 technology. I think we could do that. 2 design, 23 technology. I don't think we could do that either. 2 design, 14 technology, 5 weeks. We could probably do that, but we don't need the money at the moment. We're doing research. We could research custom game engine. I think we should do that. Let's research custom game engine. The sooner we can make our own custom game engine, the better. So we'll research that. Down to 6 research points, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. Today the new game platform TES by an Inventor has been released. So I believe in a minute we could buy ourselves our license for an Inventor. We are successfully researched a custom game engine. We can now create our own game engines. We can now research game tutorials. So if we go to research, we can now research game tutorials and stuff, which you need to do at the moment. And we can also create a custom game engine. And it would cost us, let's see, we could spend 90k and create a new game engine with 2D graphics, linear story, and saved game. But it's not worth it just yet. If we go to develop a new game, click platform. We could spend 80k buying a TES license, which I think would be worth it. And I think we should make an alien action game for the TES and call it. Come on, brain, give us an idea here. This will be the last game, and we can wrap this video up. So one more game. Come on, one more idea. Get that head working. I think we should call it. We should call it Jeff. There we go. Jeff. 2D graphics V1 for Jeff. As long as we keep using the same old stuff, we're not really going to make much money, which is why we need to create our own game engine. So we need to get some more research points, research some more stuff to put into our game engine, make a new and unique game engine to really make a game worth playing. Right, so this is an alien action game, so we do want quite a lot of gameplay. We want a bit of a story. Don't really need to worry about the engine so much. Right, we've got 1 bug, 2 bugs, 5 design and 3 technology. We don't really want good level design. A little bit of dialogues, I suppose, and not really worry about the artificial intelligence too much. Let's try that. House MD is an aftermarket. It sold 21,181 units, generating 148,295 in sales. So that wasn't actually that bad. We did quite well with that one. Good old Hugh Laurie. Always there when you need him. 8 and 6 for design and technology. You want basic sounds. Let's try something along the lines of that. I don't know why. Let's try that. See how that does for us. We're about even Stevens here on design technology. Just iron out those bugs. Can we squeeze any more design or technology out? Oh, we have scan, technology and design. Or we can afford to hold on just a little bit longer. Nope, we've got a new bug. Oh, and another one. Good job. I was about to hit finish then. Good job I waited for half a second. Right, that'll do. We'll release the game. Not breaking any records. Oh, we did on design. Oh, we're leveling up all over the place. Engines leveled up, storing quests leveled up, level designs leveled up, world design, graphics, sound, and Heisenberg himself has leveled up to level 2. Our purity has increased. Right, let's we can now research a mono sound. Lovely. Let's release our game and see what reviews we get back. The first reviews for our new release game, Jeff, have come in. How's Jeff gonna fit? Oh god, this is not looking good. Have seen better from Star Games. Oh dear. 5 has its moments. Oh no. Oh, it's 4 okay from Game Hero. Oh no, Jeff. 4, they shouldn't forget about engine. Oh, Jeff. Let's generate a game report, find out where he went so wrong. Our first, our big chance there with the Tez. Flopped miserably. Oh no. Our post-release analysis says that aliens and action is a great combination, but we totally skimmed on the engine, and apparently that was very important. So there we go. Well, Jeff's not doing too bad. Could be better, but there we go. Well, I think we'll call it there for today on Game Dev Tycoon. Do hope you enjoyed it. I certainly do. Love this game to pieces. And I will totally be playing more for you guys, so keep your eyes out for that. I'm just disappointed in Jeff, really. I was putting everything on Jeff, and he just couldn't step up. To be fair, I was putting a lot of pressure on Jeff, but there we go. So unfortunately, Jeff was a bit of a flop. Not the worst flop, but still not as good as Door, Blungin Master, and House MD, but not quite up to the standard of Greenbark games. So with that, I will end it there. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.